1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audiovisual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasion's a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah. Let me make sure I got my volume right here. I am Bomani Armah. This is Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. I am here. We are 193 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Friends, I need your help. Help me break this algorithm, pass along some positivity, pass along some RBG energy. Go to my website, notarapper.com, and join my email list so I can get in contact with you directly. We're going to have a wonderful day today. Let's start off with our libation. Today's libation is for one, Sir William Arthur Lewis. Sir William Arthur Lewis, January 23rd, 1915 to June 15th, 1991. A St. Lucian economist and the James Madison Professor of Political Economy at Princeton University. Lewis was known for his contributions in the field of economic development. In 1979, he was awarded the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences. Lewis served as an economic advisor to numerous African and Caribbean governments, including Nigeria, Ghana, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and Barbados. When Ghana gained independence in 1957, Lewis was appointed as the country's first economic advisor. He helped draw up its first 5-year development plan. Let's read this quote from Sir Arthur Lewis. When I was 7, I had to stay home for several weeks because of some ailment, whereupon my father elected to teach me so that I should not fall behind. In fact, he taught me in 3 months as much as the school taught me in 2 years. So on returning to school, I was shifted from grade 4 to grade 6. Arthur. Wow, let me read that again. Very interesting quote to remember this man with. When I was 7, I had to stay home for several weeks because of some ailment, whereupon my father elected to teach not fall behind. In fact, he taught me in 3 months as much as the school taught in 2 years. So on returning to school, I was shifted from grade 4 to grade 6. Arthur Lewis. Arthur Lewis went on to become a great economist after this short time period of being homeschooled. The short time period of an adult giving this child their undivided attention, being able to devise a plan that fits around this child's aptitude, created by someone who loved and cherished this child. This is what I hope I've done for my children and will continue to do. Sir Lewis's father passed away not long after this period, but it left an indelible mark on his life. This quote has me reanalyzing my own passion for teaching my own children and the children of everyone around me, and I hope you have this passion as well. Thanks for this quote, William Lewis. Let's pour a libation. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flame still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation is for one Sir William Arthur Lewis. All right, friends. So thank you very much for being here for that libation. That quote this morning, as I started pondering, trying to figure out how to come back to it, it made me really figure out how I got to this point in my career as both an adult and a professional and a parent. And it's about trying to get some foundational experiential and experimental learning into your children's lives, especially my children, making sure they're out having experiences. And that's one of the main things that I do. I do that through my music. Let me promote my album for the kids. My second album for the kids is Bomani's Beatbox Basement. I did a soft launch last year. It's only available on Bandcamp. It's going to be available everywhere soon. It features a whole bunch of songs, and one I'm going to debut you at my next show at the Prince George's County Public Playhouse called Speak for Me. All right. But I'm promoting this music and I'm promoting this lifestyle of making sure that your children have experiential learning opportunities. I don't want you under the impression that your children are going to school and having fun, interactive things happening all the time. Most of the time, they're sitting down and they're having very didactic, poured into them type of things. They might get assemblies twice a year. They might get a field trip twice a year. They might get a residency from an artist like me maybe once a year. But parents, this is your responsibility to make sure you're out making sure that your children have these educational experiences, full body experiences, smell, taste, feel. They're in the middle of something that lets them understand how important education is. I want to start today off musically by hitting you off with one of my songs called The 3 Rules of Creative Writing. I play this for my students every time I see them, especially the 3rd graders and up. They are the 3 things that I've learned that helped me turn my 6th graders back into kindergartners. Because sometimes, when you get a 6th grader, they don't have the enthusiasm to raise their hand and say whatever silly idea they have. And I'm trying to get that out of them. So I created the 3 rules of creative writing. The first rule is the only answer that's wrong is the answer that's blank. The second rule is writers don't make mistakes. We make discoveries. The third rule is do not edit in your head. Excuse me. I am about to play the music video that I created during COVID to help me promote this concept and that I still use in the classroom. I'm probably going to re-record this video sometime this week, but I wanted to hit you with this. So friends, this next thing you're about to see on the morning announcements is the 3 rules of creative writing. Money, babagapbars.com. Where all my writers at? Make some noise. All right, y'all, we're about to get real creative. To do that, we're going to go over the 3 rules of creative writing. When you catch on to the chorus, help me out with some call and response. It's exciting when we do creative writing, inspiration nighting, ideas like lightning in a poem or a song. Don't worry what word belongs. Your opinion is impossible to get wrong. Brainstorming ideas is how art is made. Raise your hand, write it down. No need to be afraid. We really want to know what you think. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. The only answer that's wrong is an answer that's blank. Creating something new can be stressful. Having the right attitude can help you be successful. Edison's attitude helped him not go berserk. I didn't fail 1,000 times, I found 1,000 ways that didn't work. So don't worry that the word, phrase, or sentence isn't right. Every idea you put out there can spark another light. This is the rough draft nobody sees. Writers don't make mistakes, we make discoveries. 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 Do you have a diary, a notebook, or a journal to make sure your bright ideas don't stay internal? Make sure you have a place to write ideas down. When you see them on the page, they're easy to move around. You can revise, remix, rethink, and edit. Best of all, you won't regret it because you won't forget it. To make sure your ideas can evolve and spread, do not edit in your head. It goes, do edit in your head. Do not edit in your head. Do not edit in your head. Do not edit in your head. Remember, when your teacher asks you to write creatively, he or she so now you see my 3 rules of creative writing. I use these in the classroom. I play this for my students every single day. When I go, actually I'm dealing with 2nd graders today, so I'm not going to play this for them because 2nd graders don't need this encouragement. They already are fearless. All right. But this is the kind of thing that I bring to your students all the time. And I would love your support in everything that I do, especially bringing your young people to my next big show, which is called the Frederick Douglass Writing Club, Writing for Freedom since 1838. It's going to be February 5th from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. All right. The people over at the Playhouse were telling me that I had the largest crowd they've had for one of their Sunday children's shows when I had the ABCs of hip hop a couple of months ago in October. They're telling me I'm still on pace to have one of their best selling shows, but the shows for the older kids don't sell as much because parents do not think that they need these kind of events for their 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And I am telling you as a professional working with your young people in school that they do. They need as many opportunities to expand their mind, to experience learning in different ways other than how they are normally do it in school. So I want to make sure you encourage your young people. And if you have like an 8th grader or a 6th grader or 5th grader in your life, go to the description in this video and find more information about the Frederick Douglass Writing Club. Everybody will get a writing journal and they will learn and be inspired to be more literate. That's reading and writing by understanding the career of Frederick Douglass. I'm going to be promoting that hard every time you see me. Thank you very much for my morning announcements audience for helping me push this message. Also, if you like the morning announcements, make sure you check out our morning announcements merch. We've got the morning announcement mug, honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, love right now. We also have that in t-shirts, black on white, white on black. I got my mug right now. I'm actually I designed a second one that has the writing on there a little bit different. If you want to support that, go to the description of the video. I really appreciate that as well. What else do I want to shamelessly promote before I move on to the next thing? Let me go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is tonight's book. Yesterday, I introduced Grandad Mandela, written by a whole bunch of Mandela's children and great-grandchildren. Zindzi, Zazi, Ziwelene, and Zondwa Mandela are the authors of this book. This is a great book recommended to you by my friends and my folks over there at Africa Access. I'll be reading several pages from this throughout the week to make sure that you get a taste of how amazing this book is. Matter of fact, let me pull it up for you now. This is Grandad Mandela. Boom, boom. Let me do this view right here. Let's open this up. The illustrator's name is Sean Quails, and he does an absolutely amazing job. This actually looks like a lot of collage work with multiple colors on top of painting. Let's see what here. One day, make sure you can hear me. One day, Zazi and Ziwelene were playing at Grandma Zindzi's house when they found a photograph. It was someone they remembered very well. Look, Grandma. Let me bring this over here. Look, Grandma, said Zazi. We found a picture of Grandad Mandela. Can you tell us about him again? Of course, Grandma Zindzi replied. As you know, Grandad Mandela was my father, but he went to jail when I was only 18 months old. Okay, we jump right into this story. Why did Grandad go to jail? All right, I'm not even going to read the rest of this right now. I just want to scroll through some of these pictures as you see this great illustrator bringing to life the story of Mandela's child as she tells it to his grandchild. This is our tonight's book, our book for the week. This is called Grandad Mandela. Find more information about this book at africaaccess.com. Go to the description in this video and it'll there and give you more information about this amazing book. Every week, I'm going to be giving you a different book. Last week's book, and I still haven't compiled all the times we've read it. Last week's book was You So Black by Teresa the Songbird. I'm going to compile those videos today and make sure I post those on all my social media. But yeah, I'm really excited about the opportunity to share these books, to share these educational opportunities. Once again, make sure you come with your kids, the Frederick Douglass Writing Club. One of the things I'm going to be doing at the beginning of that show is playing the Black National Anthem. Y'all have been seeing me practice this online here on my morning announcement show every morning. I am about to end the show with another rendition of the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. Here we go. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by James Weldon Johnson and J. Rosamond Johnson. Friends, that is my program. Thank you very much for joining me. I do this every morning, Monday through Thursday. Do three things, and these are the three things I need you to do today, okay? Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. All right, friends, at the count of three, everybody say peace, throw up the deuces. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.